Okay guys, welcome to today's video where we're just going to take a look at what I've been working on lately. It's just going to be some of these railroad circuit boards, but I just figured I'd kind of give you all a brief overview of them. I do want to do some videos here in the future on them, go a little more in depth on them, but it's just kind of giving you all an idea of what's going on here. I mean, obviously I've been busy. The office is a huge mess. I mean, this only happens when it's busy in here. I did recently get my final revision of the circuit board that I designed up myself. It's done. I've tested it. It works really good. Here is the one from before that. This one's the last prototype of it, which is the finished product of the housing. So this is what the housing comes out like. There's a lens that goes here. But yeah, this finished product of the housing. I just trimmed a needle there. I have a lot of these, the RPM and Speedo needles. So I just used one of these for prototyping with. But yeah, so this one has the older revision of this circuit board. This one's the one that's actually going to go into the product that I'm going to sell. So I will be selling these here soon. It's the CAN bus gauge pod, universal, do whatever you want with it. I am partnering with One Gauge. They make a LCD solution. I'm partnering with them where my system just ties into their system, and so that way you don't have to deal with making the master controller for this or anything, because this runs off 5 volts and CAN bus, and then it ties right into there. So you'd have your LCD screen, and then you can actually have a couple of gauge pods in there. Well, yeah, so this project's coming along. It's done. I've been working on that. I'm working on a GM LAN project here, just because somebody told me I was stupid, so I had to, figure that one out, because I can't be stupid. I got to figure that out. But yeah, lot of railway cards. This is really mostly what's been keeping me busy. So let's flip the camera down and take a look at these railway cards. I mean, you can see some of them in the background back there. I got some on the bench to show you. I have like 3 cases like that size back there full of cards. I think I have over 150 cards that belong to the railroad that I'm supposed to be working on. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep this video kind of brief, going over it, and then I need to get to work on these. Okay guys, so I just wanted to kind of show some of this stuff so that way y'all could see it. These are what I've been busy doing lately and why I haven't been making videos lately. It's doing signal boards for the railroad. So this is out of a PMD2 cabinet. So is this. This is out of one of the Microlok cabinets. And this is out of the Vital lamp display cabinets. So this one, all what was wrong with it, bad diode, so ordered a new diode for it. Pretty simple repair there. These guys, they're all really bad. Let me grab a different one to actually show it better. All right, so this one's let the magic smoke out of these resistors here. And then that other one that I had shown up here, the transistors were bulging. So yeah, these guys are bulging up real bad on here. So I know we got bad transistors on here. We got bad resistors on here, which I'm sure means we have bad MOSFETs too. So yeah, these guys will be fun to fix. Those look similar to amplifier repair there. So then we got these, which are the receivers off of them. This is off the PMD2 cabinets, and then this is one of the power supplies for it. So yeah, a lot of these power supplies have failed in various ways. A lot of them, these capacitors here just blow up on them, and when they blow, they take out this guy too. So just replace those 3, and it gets it back up and running. So they're not too bad to do. I've already done a couple of them. These receivers, I haven't been able to do much with the receivers because I don't have the matching transmitters to go with them for doing testing. So these guys I haven't been able to do much diagnostic on to see what's going wrong with them. But yeah, they match up with different transmitter cards. So it's basically different channels that the PMD2 works on. So like the 522 hertz is like channel 4, channel 5, something like that. So 151 hertz is channel 1, which is the one they have the most of, and there's a ton of those that are broken. But they didn't give me any of the transmitter cards to go along with the 151 hertz receivers. But basically the way that these PMD2s work is, so you have the two transmitter cards. It does a subtone and a transmit, transmits that down the line, and then the two rails are separate. You just have the wooden ties that connect the two, so that way that it's two separate rails, and then as the train gets closer, it changes the impedance of that rail, and that's what the receiver is doing, is figuring out what the impedance of the rail is to figure out how close or how far away the train is, just to do it. Now the PMD2s don't do any prediction with them, so it's just looking to see how far away it is, and it'll eventually open it. The PMD3 cabinets, which I do have one of those cabinets here too, those ones will actually do some prediction in it to figure out how fast it's going, figure out when it's going to arrive, and then drop the drop arm and put on the lights and all. So yeah, these are pretty cool. And now the PMD 1 and 2 and 3, they don't actually control the drop arm. They just send out the signal that something's there, and there's a whole separate cabinet that does that kind of stuff. I haven't actually been out to the rail yet to go see how they're all set up. They've invited me to do that, so I am gonna, when I have time, go out and do that. But yeah, these are really cool. It's a lot of fun to work on these things. A lot of these a lot of the PMD2 stuff's older than I am, which is kind of funny. And check out these. It's the hand, the peel. They peel and then do the acid and to make the PCB. Like, this is old school. This is a really old kind of circuit board design. And I like these, like, they have like these traces that just go to nowhere on here. Like that trace literally goes to nowhere. There's no via taking that down to the other side of the board. It's just a trace to nowhere. And these circuit boards actually have a lot of them going on with them. It's kind of funny to me, because you never see anything like that anymore. A trace to nowhere. They catch that in their design files, and that'd be gone really fast. So here's another just trace to nowhere right there. But yeah, so that's what I've been busy working on, and as you can tell by this, UPS sucks, and they still haven't delivered my new workbench. So it was supposed to have been delivered on the 7th, and it's the 14th now, and it still says it's going to get delivered on the 7th. They haven't updated it. So really annoyed with UPS there. not getting my new workbench anytime soon, it seems like. It's been sitting in Dothan, Alabama since Saturday. It sat in Atlanta for 3 or 4 days before it went to Dothan. They really don't care on that freight shipping, and they charge an arm and a leg for freight shipping. You'd think they'd actually move the shit and get it to you, but oh well. So yeah, I just kind of wanted to give you like a brief overview of that. I'll probably here soon do a video on repairing one of these power supplies, since I've already done a couple of them. Pretty comfortable with the operation of it now. So I'll probably do a video on the DC, because this is the DC to DC board inside there. It's taking in 12 volts and making a 5-volt rail. I think it also does a negative 5-volt, but I haven't had to actually deal with a bad regulator yet, so I haven't done readings off the regulators. It's been just like bad diodes and stuff so far. Like I said, these things are pretty simple. I have not had very much difficulty repairing them. So yeah, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you liked seeing these things, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.